Hi, Mime here. I just want to make it clear for those who did not understand one of my sayings that I wrote and repeated last time. I guess I should have wrote them down underneath the video. The first one was, if you want to finish first, first you must finish. The second one that I wrote, and I've got a shitload more. The second one I wrote was, before you pass, P-A-S-S, before you pass through the door, first you must realize there is no door. The third one is a little more violent, according to some people I've already told it to. I don't see it as being violent. I see it as being truthful. It's a nothing thing. And what I'm going to say now, I'm sure was said by somebody 5 or 10,000 years ago, some way. But my wording is, someone before me took a machete so that I could stroll. You can apply it to any situation you want, whether it be women's rights, whether it be, what else could it apply to? It can apply to anything. I was thinking in the context of the cultural shows I watch and the jungles where there are still very, very few now hunters and gatherers. They have no idea of our outside world at all. They don't want to know it. They're being forced now because they're taking their forests away from them. They continuously have to relocate. It's just a sad situation all over the world like that. You take away the forest, you're taking away the humans at some point. And that's the way it is. You kill the fish, humans are going to die. You pollute the air, we're all going to die. I won't be here to see any of that shit. But some of you out there will. So, somebody, whatever you want to apply to, somebody before you, whoever you are, took a machete so that you could stroll. Gave rights. People today are sexually fluent. Whatever the fuck that means. They're not straight, they're not gay, they're not bisexual, they're not queers, they're not any other name you can think of, because I've watched these people, I've talked with them, and this is what they say. They want to be known as sexually fluent. I'm not going to go into my understanding of what that means and how they explained it to me. I understand what they mean. I think it's stupid as shit because we're talking about 19-year-olds who don't know anything about the world yet, in my opinion. But going back to the jungle, and we did not discover the jungles. We did not discover America. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. There were thousands and thousands, if not millions of people in North America long before Columbus ever set foot here. They have proof of it, or I wouldn't be saying this shit. I'm not making that shit up. So however you want to apply it to any situation, you will find out, even if it's gay rights. Today, the kids who have gay rights are entitled to them by law. In my time, we had to take a machete to get through it so that the people today could stroll. Marching on Washington, Gloria Steinem, Betty Friedman. I was there with them, marching, doing everything I could. San Francisco with the hippies, I was there. About Vietnam, all that. My brother did a lot of time in Vietnam. He was 8 years in the Air Force. Some of my friends came home from there, killed themselves very fast, jumped off the roof of their house. There was no help for them. There was no wounded warriors. There was no veterans. It's nothing, absolutely nothing. They got booed when they came home. My brother eventually drank himself to death. So, going back to the jungle, and that's all I'm going to say is, for any explorer, even going back 100 years or 200 years, who, like Dr. Livingstone, he did not discover Victoria Falls in Africa. That was there for millions of years. He may have rediscovered it to introduce to the Western world who didn't know it existed yet. That's different. You phrase it differently. The jungles of South America, Brazil, that were on fire, and that goes up and we lose that, we're all going to die. Google it if you don't believe me. Just in order to get up to the pyramid temples or anywhere in that jungle, if you want to go, there's going to be a local who is going to use a machete to chop through all the shit there so that you're behind him and can stroll. If you think of it that way, then you can easily apply it to any life situation. So that's my third one. I have plenty more to come. Bye, y'all. I'll be banned shortly anyhow because of other videos I did put up, and I'm putting up more of those. Bye.